Having a good emergency radio is important in an emergency situation, in a crisis, in a natural disaster. And I think we all know that. And if you look around, you'll find yourself seeing them all over. In a lot of the big department stores, or even in your local grocery, or wherever, there are a lot of these type radio. And this is a little Eton FR350. And it's just a medium priced, very basic little AM FM shortwave radio. Has a lot of great little features. But whatever you choose, I want to encourage you to go ahead and look for a good emergency radio. I know that many of you have had these on your list for a long time and just haven't gotten around to getting them. And I think this is one of your most vital communication systems, something that where you can get an early warning if you need, or find out information that's going on in any kind of emergency situation. Now the FR350 is a nice little radio that's has a nice rubber body to it, and this is water resistant. It also protects it from damage on the sides. It does come in 3 different colors. This is white, it comes in black, and also in a camo. I got this off of eBay, just needing to get a little radio, and I've been meaning to get one for a long time. I do have a ham radio that I'm getting my license right now. I have some other radios, but having one that's dedicated just for emergency situations is just important. Now this one, of course, is approved by the American Red Cross. It does come with a nice little owner's manual, registration card. Also, it has a nice little pouch that comes, and you can slip this in your pouch. You can have it in your car. You can put it in your bug-out bag. Whatever you want to use it. It's just very handy and compact. In fact, it's 8.5 inches in length. It's about 4.5 inches high, and it's about 2 inches in width. So very compact, yet there's a lot of great features. Okay, of course, one of the first features, of course, is it is a radio and has a nice antenna that's retractable. Right here you have different settings, and we're going to look at that, but I'm just going to...
Time for another program of Mailbag.
This is shortwave.
And edition of the Mailbag Show.
I believe this is even from Havana, Cuba. So you can get stations from all over the world.
P.O. Box 60.
A lot of different stations. And of course you can go to AM, you can go to FM. So you can listen to all the different stations. You can find things that are going on, not only here in the States, but possibly around the world. Okay, here's a little closer look. You have AM, FM selectors here. You have your on and off. You can adjust your shortwave channels here. There are 8 different shortwave channels. Now, one of the things you're going to see here is you have an off, you have a dynamo adapter, and then you have battery. And the dynamo is a nice crank here. So you can manually crank this radio and be able to get this without any batteries. And what you can do is go 60 to 90 cranks, and the radio will run for 40 to 60 minutes continually. You really need to put it on low volume. The higher the volume, the more output and the less battery time you'll have. But speaking of batteries, and I left this on because I will take this off, but this is to charge, to put up your NiCad rechargeable batteries, and then also you have a place for 3 AA's. Now you have a DC adapter that you can plug in right here and be able to run it directly with power. Also, you have a phone charger, and you have a place for earbuds. So if you want to have your volume down, if you're in something where you want to keep it quiet, you can listen to it in quiet. Of course, we have the tuning right here, and then we have your volume. Now right here above the speaker is where you have your light control. And you do have a light, you have an off, and you have a flash. So we're going to turn the light on, and you have an LED light source, and then we're going to turn it to flash, and then you have an emergency signal. Security note, there is a siren right here. You have it off, or it's pretty loud. But if you need to signal someone, if you're injured, you can just turn that on and let it run. Now there are a lot of systems out there that have a solar panel, and that would be a really nice feature to have. In fact, I am going to get another one. I'm going to keep this one in the house, and then I'm going to have one as a backup with a solar panel on it and the hand crank, and that just gives you a lot more redundancy. which is really important in a survival situation because sometimes you can leave batteries and you can leave it uncharged. You want to find out what's going on. You can just pull this crank out and go ahead and continually crank and turn the radio on in case it's completely dead. So you've always got some kind of option whether your batteries are charged or not, whether you have fresh batteries in it or not. With this little nylon pouch, little Fastex buckle, it does have a shoulder strap on it. Of course, you can fit this in the pouch. It has a nice little zipper on the back that you could actually put your instruction manual or a map or whatever you wanted to put in here as well. Just some pretty cool little features, but a great little system to be able to carry on the go.
Credit to the man, he's definitely shown exactly what he's all about. And he's moved back out the line. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, all right. Little entertainment. Do a little disco out in the field.
Hello friends. In today's health program, I'll bring you an interview made to a Spanish endocrinologist.
There's also a nice little disaster preparedness guide put out by the Red Cross. And just has some tips. You can like keep this together with your radio. It even has some emergency numbers here. So the Eton FR350 emergency radio. Nice little radio. A lot of great features on it. I bought this off of eBay. It was $45, free shipping. I know that you can find a lot of different versions out there, so do your research. But the main thing is make sure you get yourself a good emergency radio. Communication is super important, especially in a crisis situation. And as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more sensible prepping. God bless America. Long live the Republic.
And a quick look at the basketball scores.
Plus, if you get really bored, you can have something to keep you entertained.